My name is Laura Miller, and our paper in Developmental Medicine and Child Neurology is a cross-sectional study investigating the relationship between mastery motivation and individual and environmental characteristics in school-aged children with congenital hemiplegia. What's already known about this topic is in 2001, a study by Bartlett and Palisano identified motivation as the only personal characteristic unrelated to health state as a determinant of motor change and functional outcomes for children with cerebral palsy engaged in rehabilitation programs. Mastery motivation has been described by Morgan et al. As a driving force that provides individuals with the incentive and encouragement to independently act, explore, and attempt to master challenging tasks. A study by Majnema et al. Indicated that school-aged children across the spectrum of severity of cerebral palsy are reported by their parents to have significantly lower motivation than their typically developing peers. Importantly, in children with cerebral palsy, higher levels of mastery motivation have been linked to fewer activity limitations, greater social and recreational participation, and a preference for skill-based and/or active physical leisure activities. There has been limited knowledge, however, about factors that may serve to enhance or hinder children's mastery motivation. What our article has contributed to this field is the identification of a number of family factors and parenting practices that are significantly associated with mastery motivation of children with hemiplegia. Specifically, consistent, positive parental disciplinary practices were associated with greater mastery motivation and task persistence. These parenting practices balance parental control within an ethos of warmth and responsiveness, support for autonomy and structure, and aim to encourage the child towards independence. Further, children from single-parent families and with one or more siblings reacted more negatively to failure and demonstrated less task persistence than children without siblings from two-parent families. These contextual factors highlights the demands families face in their parenting practices where there are human and financial resource implications. It may also be detecting children's reaction to less favourable comparisons they make with older or even younger siblings in relation to skill and social competencies. As the most salient people in children's lives, parents have the capacity to enhance children's persistence with challenging tasks, influencing the development of skills, perceived capabilities, and overall competence. Parents' capacities to optimally support children to attempt and persevere with potentially challenging tasks should be considered a core aspect of rehabilitation interventions.